Hello guys, hello. I know it's been a while, been a long while, but I kinda fall off on YouTube a bit, but it's whatever. I've mostly been on trips, but that's besides the point. But anyway, I just wanted to do a review of Arknights endfield. I've been playing for a good amount of time, as you can see. I'm on like 52. I'm at Operation or Authority 52, and I have over like 100 hours in the game. I can even show you proof. Wait, how can I show you? Oh yeah, we have about 100 hours right there, as you can see. We have 100 hours in the game, and I've been really enjoying it. I've been having fun with it. I've been playing it every day for like 7 hours a day. Yeah, we've been playing it a lot, like probably a bit too much. But I'm at like 100 hours in. I kind of just wanted to give my critiques and just to give my thoughts, my thoughts about the game and how I feel about it. And sorry about the flickering. It's my capture card, but anyway, we're gonna start off with the combat, and yeah. I guess like the first thing we'll do will just be the combat. We'll talk about the combat. There's not really much I could really say because, like, I'm enjoying the game. There's not much I could really say. I mean, there are maybe like 3 things that we'll get into, but yeah, the first thing we're gonna talk about is the combat, and then we'll go from there. The combat. Now, the combat is unique, like, compared to like Withering Waves and Starwell. But I think like the problem with this combat is that it can feel a bit lackluster a bit. Like it can just feel kind of spammy. Like you're just pressing one button over and over and over again. And it can just feel like a bit spammy because you're just doing the same thing over and over and over again. Now I know you can like change this. You can fix this by going to, playing with different characters. And then like, yes, you can do that, but I'm gonna be honest, it takes like a lot of resources to actually level up a character. Like it takes a lot of resources, and I mean a lot of resources to actually level up the character that you actually want to level up. And it takes forever. Which is why I kind of just recommend to just level up the 4 characters you want to use, and just stick with those characters. Just stick with those characters and just don't do nothing else, because it takes forever. Because it takes forever to level up those characters. Well, like the other characters up. It takes a very long time. And I just would not recommend it just leveling up 4 characters, unless they come up with an end game mode that has you put like 8 characters or 12 characters, then sure. But if they do that, you also have to realize that you have to require like a lot of resources for those characters as well, which is going to be a lot, by the way. But yeah, I think that's all I can say about the combat. The combat is interesting, but it can get kind of old really fast if you're just pressing one button and then just your skill and whatnot. But yeah, that's all I can say about the combat. Let's move on to the other thing. The next thing. The next thing we'll talk about is the gacha. And I think you guys knew it was coming. This gacha, the gacha is pretty bad. Now, from my experience, I haven't experienced like full dread of this. I haven't experienced it, right? Because I happened to got lucky. I got lucky and I got Tang Tang without actually going all the way to pity. Now, I'm not sure if you were to get a 5-star and it's not that character. I'm not sure if the pity resets or not. I am not sure. I'm not really well informed. Maybe you guys can tell me down below. You guys can like maybe inform me about that. But I got lucky and I got Tang Tang on banner. And my guess is once you get the character, it does reset. And then like when you don't get the character, I guess maybe it doesn't reset. I don't know. I didn't lose the 50-50 yet. Cause after I got Tang Tang, I didn't pull anything else after that. So I don't know. You know, I don't know. But believe it or not, this gacha is not that bad as you may think. Cause there's actually 2 other gacha games that's actually worse than this, if I'm being honest. I can name 2 of them. I would show you video or like a picture, but I'm too lazy. But you just have to take my word for it. And don't worry, I know what I'm talking about because I play both of these games. And the first one would be like My Hero Ultra Rumble. That game is a battle royale game, and to get the characters you have to play the gacha, or do the gacha rather. And within that one, you know how in this game, arknights endfield, you have to pull 120 times. Well, in My Hero Ultra Rumble, you gotta pull like 20 times in My Hero. Basically, you have to pull like 200 times, which is like 20 times, and you may not even get the character. Like after pulling 20 times, you have to go all the way to pity 20 times to even get the character that you actually want. This is pretty bad. And then the other one, that's even worse. That's even worse than endfield and My Hero, is Tofu Lost World. In Tofu Lost World, you can go up to 40, to 50, to 20, 30, 40, 50 pulls in, and not even get the character you want. And I say those gacha rates are very terrible too. So honestly, honestly, this gacha rate is not as bad as those 2. I say if I were to rate them, right, if I were to rate them from worst to best, I would say Tofu would be third, second would be My Hero, and then the first would be Arknights, because honestly, Arknights' gacha system isn't that bad, especially if you play games like My Hero and Tofu Lost World, because those 2 games, those gachas are pretty terrible. They are pretty bad. They're pretty terrible, not gonna lie. But I honestly don't think this gacha is that bad. I really don't think so. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong about it. I haven't lost the 50-50, so I don't know if the counter resets or not. I have no idea. Because I haven't like seen it from my experience yet, so I don't know. But maybe you guys can let me know in the comments or something. But yeah, let's move on to the last thing, and then we'll wrap it up there. Hey, to be honest, guys, I couldn't really think of a third thing, so I think we're just gonna call it there. I could not think of a third thing. Honestly, I like it. I like the facilities. I like when you like build a facility, just like, you know, watching all the things go around. I feel like that's fun, and you know, I feel like the exploration is pretty cool. Nothing really to say about that. It's interesting. I liked how you can use the zip line and to go from one place to the other. Like I see all that's like pretty cool. I have not much to like say about those things. I feel like those things are fine. I feel like the main things for me was just the combat and then the gacha. 'Cause I feel like the combat can be boring at times. It kind of just depends on what you're using, and then like the gacha's terrible. That's really it. I was really trying to think of a food thing I didn't like, but no, I didn't really. No, yeah, no. There's not a food thing I could say I dislike. I like everything. I like everything about the game except for I guess like those two things. But I'm sure those things make it better over time, probably. Who knows? But yeah, that's all I have to say. Um, yeah. That's gonna be it for this video. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, bye bye.